Hi guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. I know I haven't done a card tutorial in about a week. There's been so much going on around here, but I woke up this morning thinking about doing a Father's Day card, and I've got an idea for something I want to do using Life as a Beach. So I'm going to get everything together and we're going to make a Father's Day card. Okay, for our Father's Day card using Life as a Beach, I decided I wanted to use the lighthouse, which is on page 79. Here it is right here. And what I had to do with this, because they don't give you a shadow, is I cut it out in black, this outline right here. And it's so thin, even though I cut it at 4 1/4, it tore 3 times trying to get it off the mat. So when I finally did get it to come off the mat without tearing, because it's got these thin little edges, I took my 2-way glue pen and glued it to some white cardstock, and then I just took my little cutter bee scissors and cut out around it, and then I inked the edges so that you couldn't see the white cardstock. So now it's thicker and I don't have to worry about it tearing. I don't know why they didn't give us a shadow for this. It just didn't make any sense to me. But I did cut it at 4 1/4 out of black, glued it to the white cardstock, cut it out, and then I went over here to layers and I cut my layers out in red, and I inked around them as well with some black ink. And the reason I wanted to use this lighthouse was I had seen this sentiment and I really liked it, and it reminded me of a lighthouse. A father's love is a guiding force that helps to keep our lives on course. I printed this out on the computer, and the font I used is Amiens, and it's at 22 points, and it's bold. And I cut it out with my EK Success label punch. But I really, really like what that says, and it did remind me of the lighthouse. We're also going to be using some waves on the card, and the lighthouse is on page 79. If we flip over to page 77, there's a little cruise ship down here, and if you hit shift you'll get the waves. I cut 2 of these out of a different color blue than my background, and I cut them at 1 inch. And I tried inking around them with some white to kind of look like white caps, but the white just wasn't working on this lighter blue, so I just put a little bit of black on there and then put a little bit of white ink on top, and they show up a lot better now against this blue background. We're also going to have some sand on our card, and this is just a piece of tan cardstock that I cut at 1.5 inches, and then I tore the top part and I inked it just lightly with some creamy brown chalk ink, and that's going to go on our card. Our blue base is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to put it on a white card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is a portrait style card, which means my cardstock was cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and I folded it in half and got a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch portrait style card. I need to crease that a little bit better with my bone folder. I want to get a nice sharp crease. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all put together, and I think it's going to make a pretty nice Father's Day card. And I'm going to speed this up because I got all these little pieces I got to glue down. So let's get going. Here's my finished Father's Day card using Life as a Beach. I took a white jelly roll pen and did some faux stitching around the blue pattern paper. I added another piece of tan paper down here, and this is approximately 1 inch by 4 inches. And I tore the top edge of it and lightly inked it like I did this one, so it looks like another layer of sand. And I added 3 brown buttons. And I really am happy with the way it turned out. It's exactly the way I pictured it when I woke up this morning. But it was a lot of fun to make, and I hope my father-in-law likes it. It's going to him for Father's Day. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys. I really appreciate it, and we're going to get back on the Herb Garden mini album. I haven't had time to work on it in the past week or so because there's so many other things going on, but we're going to get back to it, and we're going to get it finished. And we've got a challenge coming up. Tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to have a really fun challenge for you. So stay tuned. Thanks for coming by today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.